Okay, so this session has been recorded. So once again, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Canvas LMS orientation. Specifically, this is intended for the newly hired faculty members and those who want to do a refresher, of the basic settings of course management and facilitation of digital content and activities using Canvas LMS. So let me just turn off my video. Okay. Okay. So on the screen, you will see the link to on how to access the Uspf Canvas LMS. All of you, I believe, have Canvas account. For you to activate it, you need to log in first using any web browser. So as you can see, you have your email, either your employee ID or your active email address, and of course, your designated password. So let me just go back to that later during the demonstration. So the link, all the materials, by the way, for Canvas LMS orientation for faculty are uploaded in the link in the Padlet link, which is which also have a bit.ly na short link, no? So what is in that? So this is the link, no, the Padlet. So it actually have infographics on how to facilitate Canvas LMS, which I will be discussing later. And another infographics, getting started with Canvas LMS. And then, of course, if you forgot the link for the website, this is also the link for the USPF Canvas LMS. That's uspf.instructure.com. And then I also have here a PDF file for the step-by-step guide on how to log in and download Canvas Teacher app. So later, after ma-activate na ninyo, and after you have created at least one course, so that will entitle you to download the Canvas Teacher app. And then another quick start checklist for you to start teaching with Canvas LMS. And then I also have here the link for the YouTube EduTech, USPF EduTech YouTube. So this is this one. So what you can see in the USPF YouTube is our videos I created way back before the pandemic pa. So the most access are how to log in, because I also provide this link to the student, no, para mag-guide sila. Then napatay how to manage your Canvas LMS account, and also if you have visit our YouTube and subscribe, no, if you may. So this one already have 55 subscribers, but this is very good those who want video, no. So aside from that, we also have mga technology video of tutorials, no, like setting up video meeting, and also we also have videos sa mga previous webinars, no, and katong mga trainings as well. Okay. So we also have here in the orientation material, we have the transcript, no, of the trainings last year. So very extensive man ang training last year. So we have, let me check. Yeah, you can see it. We actually have the list of it katong before, no, the pre-pandemic. So these are the outline. It actually have a clickable link sa mga basic steps, no, Canvas 101 for beginners, virtual lab simulation. You can check kung it will also be applicable in the particular course that you'll be taking or subject. And then basics of online teaching, power of Canvas, and course essential design. So example, so we have here the outline, and then natin mga clickable, no, PDF or video. So I hope you also will try to visit that. Okay, the file is this. And then we have guides from our Canvas community because Canvas is international man siya or actually global siya. So, kompleto na siya sa Canvas community. Instructor's guide if ever nag may specific need. And then we also have the link to our Uspf EduTech FB group. Hopefully, all of you are able to join because mga updates, mga trainings, and all will be posted there specifically for the faculty members of USPF. And then if you opt for mobile, we also have guide. And also in the Canvas community, let me just open it so that you will see. So you don't really need to sign in. You can actually check on their guides. They also have mga recorded session. So if you're able to attend, I think some were able to attend the Canvas webinar series last July. They also have the link here. I'll be also posting it in our group. So, if you want to participate lang, that's why you need to sign in. So, your sign-in credentials will be the same with our Canvas LMS na account. Okay? Okay. So, and then, for student, I also prepare Padlet Link for student. I actually encourage you to share this with your students. No? So, we have the bit link. So that they can also do a self-paced, no? If although we have orientation next week, but if ever they cannot attend or they want to explore more, we also have the link here. So the materials include infographics, the link to the USPF, Canvas LMS, and I also created a specific Canvas LMS student guide for USPF. So you can feel free to share this one. And of course, I also encourage you at the start of the class, do an orientation for the technology that you are going to use. And of course, that is one. Canvas is one because Canvas is our primary LMS for tertiary level. So you can actually use this one. Okay, next. So next is the very basic, no, for you to one of the privilege for a Canvas teacher is that you can create the Canvas course and you can add student in Canvas. So this is a frequently asked question so far. So this is the steps. I'm going to do a demo later as well on how to create Canvas course. So as you can see, in just 3 steps, no, you can already create the course test, Canvas course, and in just 5 steps, you can already add student in Canvas. Okay. So Canvas is a learning management system. So when you see Canvas learning management system, it actually help you in managing your classroom. So you can actually use LMS for your synchronous and asynchronous activities. And you can also integrate Canvas LMS with other apps. So as you can see there, Google G Suite for Education, you can actually integrate it like Drive, even Classroom, no? And of course, the Google Apps for Education, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and Google Form. But of course, on top of that, Canvas is actually has an excellent tool now, which I will be sharing you later. So if you also have a licensed account for Office 365, you can also integrate it with Canvas. And then below, you can see here, these are the apps that are free that can be integrated. And these are already installed in our Canvas LMS. So you just have to check this one. So we have periodic table for those with chemistry, chem type C, data world for databases, Dropbox for additional, if you have Dropbox account, you can actually easily integrate it in Canvas. Equisio for math and formula, And then we also have, I forgot this one. This is for graphics, I think. And then we also have another one for graphics and mga plotting. And then we have Khan Academy. Khan Academy actually have a lot of resources, no, for different areas or field. Then we have maps. So if you'll be using map, Merlot also is one of the also have an open education resource. And then we also have OER, Open Educational Resource Commons. So this is free, meaning you can actually integrate it, include it in your Canvas. So, kung ano ni siya, kanang tawag ani, this is by under creative license. And then another open educational resource search, puzzle.org, if you want to have to create puzzles and use it in your activity. Screencast-matic for recording your screen. Your student also can do this as well. Of course, we have YouTube and Vimeo for video integration. No? So either you created it from your channel, you are going to integrate it to Canvas. Okay. So before I'll do the demo, so these are the support that is offering, that EduTech is offering. So of course, you can email me for further concern, edutech@uspf.edu.ph. You can also share this one to your student, so ang EduTech. And then of course, we have the Facebook group. This is for faculty members only. And then the YouTube is for student and faculty. And you can also message me privately sa Facebook, but this is for faculty, hopefully faculty lang, no? Hopefully, para dili kay ko maano, bombarded with a lot of email lang for the student. Okay? So this is, by the way, before I go a demo, no? So we have orientation, another set of orientation tomorrow, and then next week, sorry for that. So we have best practices for online learning. So this is for us to learn from last year, and then specific topic on designing online assessment gyud siya. So I put this at August 30 because probably medyo settle na inyong mga classes diha. And then feel free to share this one, orientation for Canvas student on Monday for new and transfer student, and orientation for Canvas student, this is for graduate school naman, for Friday. So before they will have their first class. So you can share this information. Okay. Do we have questions so far before I will do the demo? Do you have questions, especially sa those who are first timer using Canvas LMS? Let me check on my chat. Nag-chika ulit sila. Okay. So, please type lang on the chat box, none, so that sa isa makana, so that I can proceed. Okay. Sige. Thank you for that, ma'am. Ma'am Grace. Okay. So, I'm going to do a demo. Log out na ta, ha? Okay. So, this is the first thing that you will see. So, you have to type in either your email, but if you have the employee ID, your email is your employee ID. And then we have different passwords. So, log in. So, make sure you click on stay sign in, or you save this one, bookmark this one, so that for a while. Okay, so after. Okay, so that it will automatically be loaded, no? And then you don't need to type your credentials from time to time. So once you log in, for first timer, you will actually see an activate, no? So wala naman tayo, this is kuan man. So you just have to click on, I forgot that one. So there is an activation window, you just have to confirm. So this is the dashboard. As you're going to log in, you will see the dashboard. So as you can see, you will see announcement just like this. So if you already read this, you can click on it. And if ever you want to view it again, you can actually view that one, no? And then you will see to-do list here. So blanco pa na siya kung wala pa ikuan, but later if there will be activities, you will also be seeing this here. Okay, and then you will see now the courses. So let's start with the account. Okay, by the way, we have account. So I have admin because I have an admin, but you will not be seeing admin in your account. You will see dashboard, courses. So list of courses. You see all courses. You can see here, those who are naka-starred or highlighted will be seen in your dashboard. So if wala siya naka-star, it will not be seen in your dashboard, but you can still access it. Then you have calendar. Okay, so it will automatically plot kung may mga due dates here. We also have inboxes. So just like the email wherein you can send messages to your student, and student can send you messages as well. And then we have history. Then we have commons. So I'll discuss briefly later about commons. And then under help, so you will see we have featured the Uspf library commons. So you can click on this and it will, okay, you're still seeing it. So you just have to make sure that you already have an account. You need an employee ID for this and then your last name. So let me check. So I'll just promote our e-learning. So what you can see in our e-learning is you can type in topics, for example. Let's say social work. So you can already see mga say direct social practice and theory. It will open to another tab. So here. So the file can be downloaded and your utilization is actually tracked by our ICT team. So that is, so aside from our library commons, learning commons, we also have in the help section, the website, the link to the website, the link to other library resources, virtual library resources rather, like Philippine e-journal, the ProQuest, and the Gale reference, no? So we have here. Okay, let's go to the account. So in your account, so under profile, just like any profile in your social media, you can actually add a picture. You can take a picture or you can have the best photo and upload it. You can also change some of the settings. And then make sure you check your notification of what activities you want to be notified and how, either email or push devices if you will be downloading the Canvas Teacher app. Okay, so you can actually change the notification in the settings here. How you want to be notified. There, no? So, pwede mo siya i-off, on weekly. So, naman siya mga option, no, on your notification. Okay. And then, of course, you have your dashboard. So, I will now demonstrate on how to create the course and how to add students. So, you can see here, start a new course. Click on it and type in your name. So, let's say, social work man to kung ikuan. Sige. Let's say SW And social work. An example, no? Practice. And then you have your code, SW, sample lang ni ha. And then just leave it at it. Then create. Okay. So once you have created an account, so it will actually give you this list. So when you click on the dashboard, let's try to check. You will already see here the new ano siya, not your course are actually categorized as published or unpublished. Unpublished means wala dili pa na siya makitaan, no? Dili pa na siya open for access sa student, di pa na siya viewable. So, you can actually create first your course before you publish it, or you can publish it directly. So, the next thing is how to add students. So, you click on people, then add people. So, for our you have to use the login, and then student ID giniya. So, again, login, student ID. So, for example, student ID is that. Let me get first. Sample student ID here. Let's say this student ID. Okay. I'm back. Let me check kung makitaan ba ninyo. You're seeing this? Yeah, you're seeing this. So, paste it. Then, of course, once na siya multiple section, you will see here. So, the role is student. So, it will actually check on here. So, I will not add na lang the user, kaya matingani siya. So, I'll just cancel it. So, you just have to click add user, and it will be added. Okay. So, I will be using, for the demonstration, I'll be using an existing Canvas course na ko. Okay, so let's say this one. Just last semester. Okay. Okay. Yes, Sir James, you are raising your hand. Sir James?
May ang concern sa kuan ma'am chat box.
We are only using one device. We can see your demo while we are accessing your Canva. Please give it down. Ay, okay. Yeah. Hindi siya maano. Okay. Shall I do the step again, Sir James, on how to create the Canvas course and add student? Okay, I'll just wait for Sir James. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am Evita?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes.
I thought, okay, that is nice that we learned that, but for us, bitaw nga nagdaghan kay nag-merge ang subjects, and then also we don't know who our students are yet. So, maghuwat na lang mi sa kuan, edutech, kaysa maghimo mi, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's actually okay. But for those who are actually who can, and
okay,
because
thank you, ma'am.
For example, the College of Art, College of Health Sciences, they already, especially sa pharmacy, no, they already created. But for those who will be able to submit the teaching load finalized, like for example, over the weekend or tomorrow, your department can submit. I can actually create it. No, hinahinay na to.
Okay.
So no problem, Ma'am Jane.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Yes, sir. Nag-raise pa si sir og ano. Check na ko ha. Sir Mule, Sir James, murag di ko kadungog. Kadungog mo na Sir James. Yes, Sir James, we can't hear you. Okay. For this, for your concern, Sir James, we will, for the email employee ID, we will check ito naka-recorded maguni siya. So, later, once dili na siya recorded, we will kanang ato i-fix na imong concern. Okay. So, yes, once you are going to log in, it is actually blank pa gid siya. So, once blank na siya, so when you are going to parang have the Canvas teacher app, nawala si sir. So, once you are going to create a Canvas teacher app, dili pa mo ma-allowed because wala mo'y, it requires at least one course, Canvas course that you already created or you are enrolled as a teacher for you to be able to have the Canvas teacher app. So, it's okay, Sir James, na inig, ano ni mo, blanco pag ina siya.
Hi, ma'am, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear now.
Yeah, I just went out and came back in so that maybe there are technical issues. By the way, ma'am, we are trying to, I am trying, actually, I cannot speak on behalf of the other teachers, but I am trying to follow you. However, I'm having a hard time since while I'm trying to navigate my Canvas, I cannot see your demo on the other side of the screen. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So, I should use the share whole screen. Okay, sige. Let me check. So, you cannot
Yes.
see.
Because we're only using one laptop, and then the laptop that we're using now is we're doing the Google Meet, and at the same time we're doing the Canvas. So medyo pas-pas ang pacing. Mabiyaan mi kay
You
mag-back
can
and forth
see.
mi.
Sige. So, inayin lang na ako.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
do
Thank
it
you, ma'am.
again. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
No problem. Okay, so this is the steps on how to start a new course. So we have click the start a new course. Can you see it in here the part no? Start a new course. So you click it. So you will see a window. Start a new course. So you have to type in your course name lang. So course name. So example tagano. Let's say chemistry. Chemistry for engineers, for example, no? So, sige, atong wait na type. And then, short course, Chem 101, for example. There. So, you just have to click on the create course. So, were you able to follow na, Sir James?
Mine is still blank. I cannot. There's no option for me to create course.
Okay. No option? What? Sa other side?
I should be clicking on the course tab on the left side, ma'am. Correct?
Dashboard.
A dashboard.
Okay. And it's a blank, right? Can you see this part here? Written feedback, then start a new course.
Let me try. For
Sige.
yes, there is. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay. So that's the one. So again, I click on start, then type in your course. Let's say this one. And then create course. So I will not click na lang ha because I already, so when you click on the create course, it will be then shown in your dashboard. Okay. So, okay. So before I do that one, this one is you can actually change the pictures. So as you can see here, you can also change it's actually under settings. So again, I will use this existing course last semester for the continue my demo. Okay, so adding student, it's under people. So once you have created a course, na siya ikuan. So under people, I will do it again. Click on people. So as you can see, pag ma-add na sila, it will be, you can see here, and then, pang wala pa gani, you will also be seeing pending. So, once the pending gani yung student, you can actually inform him or her to accept the course invitation. And so, when we are going to add, so click plus people. So, this one, the plus people. Okay, can you see it? And then choose login because we are using student ID for them to log in. So in case the student will be able to give their student ID already, or you can access the class list. But then again, as mentioned by Ma'am Jane, you can actually ask EduTech to create the Canvas course. So we will actually base it in the class list, official class list sa AIM. So that's why I'm requesting the department to tag that particular for the tagging of the faculty, because I cannot assign Canvas courses if the faculty is not tagged para official gid siya. Okay. So in that way, kanang official, dili bitaw magbalik-balik. So, you click on login, then you type in your student nga kaya mga sa akong sample para di lang mag-anano. So you can actually add, by the way, multiple ha. So you can just use the comma, or you can have the next line ha. Pwede na siya multiple. So isa lang sa sample ta. So you select login, then login, type in the student ID. So ang role should be student, and then if na multiple section later, you can actually select a particular section. You can also assign section later, by the way. So when you click next, so reflect na siya. So kung wala gani mo gawa, so meaning wala pa siya Canvas account, so you can refer it to EduTech. By the way, I'm actually gradually creating Canvas account for students, as they are actually advised by the student services to email EduTech for their Canvas account, and I will be requiring the official so that study load lang nila. Let me check on my chat box. Pasing na pa yung mga... Okay, so wala pa so far, no? Okay. So, once okay na siya, then you just have to click add user. So, let's add the user. So, what are the... Here. So, what are the... Load. Okay, for a while. It's loading. So, how to facilitate Canvas LMS courses? No? So, you can actually organize course materials, prepare and present course materials through modules, discussions, files, and external sources. So, that's under specific course. Click on the modules or upload the files or add that one as a discussion. So, here, okay, by the way, this is recorded, so you can actually go through this one after I upload it in the Uspf YouTube. So here you can create, I'm actually back at my Canvas account na, or Canvas na So you can use modules. So just like here, naana siya mga modules. By the way, modules will just organize your content. No? So, pwede ka maka-add o under your modules, you can add pages, you can add discussions, and assignment. Or you can use the files. So, that's the files. And, so, what kung ngayon gani? We have the discussions, no? Discussions. So that's under here, discussions. So Okay, we actually have next week a more kuan gyud siya kay introduction pa man ni siya. So we have discussion. So discussion could be used for either for a while. Na-feedback ko. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. I murag na feedback ko gay na, sorry. So discussion could be used either some actually use it like more bita siya oral in a murag oral recitation. Pwede sad siya group discussion. Pwede sad siya you pose a question and then student will answer, or you post a presentation, your materials, and then like you embed your files there. So pwede na siya. Pwede lagi siya. Or pwede lagi siya files. Pero I actually encourage to use either modules or discussion to present your materials. Kanang inyong inyong, for example, you already have your modules, naka-PDF siya, i-organize lang using modules. Okay, and then you can create assignment. So assignment allow student to submit their work either online or on paper. So ang sa discussion, they can actually still submit their work, no, like maka-attach sila og files, but it's more on really mga essay, kanang mga Q&A. But for those output like reflection, no, nga dapat dili makit-an sa ilang classmates. So it's better to create assignments for that. Either you ask them to create a video ba, you ask them to create a journal, or to submit a research. So assignment is best for that. Because you can also post in rubrics, no? You can include rubrics in your assignment. So we'll have a quick demo later. Quick lang yun siya because we will have it next week, no, ang katong tutorial gid siya. Okay. And then you can administer quizzes. So quizzes, you can actually use to assess student learning or let them participate in survey. Pwede sad siya. So I will also be checking, mostly, kaniman ang number one, ang number of activities utilization by activities, quizzes, ang daghan, no? Daghan dito sa atong utilization as if nakita mo, or you can actually check sa atong posting sa group sa utilization last first sem and second sem. No, quizzes siya, but we need to enhance this one as there are other kung na mas ma-enhance pag yun ang atong pag manage sa quizzes, sa atong quiz. And then we have, you can use still discussion to facilitate conferences later. Na-asay conference ang Canvas, but of course, ang feedback man good, the more student you have, medyo dako siya kuha sa bandwidth. That's why it's recommended na mag-Google Meet, no? Kay dili pud kay siya bugat sa mga student ninyo. But let's say a group of 5 lang, or they actually, if student can actually use this one, the conferences. So I'll show you later. Collaboration, this is with the use of Google, linking it to Google. So you can actually collaborate. And then you can create groups. Si Doc Galos nakagamit na ani, no, sa group. No, mag-create ka group and then either randomly or i-assigned it. And then all of them can actually have, I will show you an example of a group homepage for a more meaningful experience. And then, of course, Canvas is good at communicating and providing feedback. So we have announcement. Please do update your student by posting announcement, and they will also be notified in their, depending on yun sa nila pag-set silang notification, no? Either in their email or post notification in their Canvas student app. Then use the inbox, no? The calendar is also a good way to manage your course activities. And then, of course, you can use the grade book because one of the feature of Canvas is the speed grader. and the course analytics. Okay, so here, so this is an existing one. No? So sa home, you can this is a page, so you can actually edit this one at your own liking. So if you are familiar with if you have basic understanding of HTML on how to do, you can actually insert, like I add tables and all. You can add it here. So I just hit cancel. Okay, for the announcement, so you can also use that one. So you just click plus announcement. So you just make sure you have your topic. And this one is, what you see is what you get na ano. So maka-insert yung kag pictures ani. Like for example, naamoy mga forums with image or links. So this is actually kuan na siya. Rich text na siya nga editor. Na siya. So maka-post at maka-add po kag file. And then ang modules, no, leave lang ko. The modules kay this will help you organize your content. And pwede nimo siya i-hide. Kani siya, no? Hide. Pwede sa nimo siya i-arrange, no? Let's say, you want to babaw. Ano siya. So, please explore on this one. And then we have assignment. So, I have example here, assignment. So, you can actually click on the assignments here. So, same gapon siya. Rich text editor. Create a descriptive assignment. And there is actually points. No? So, you have to use points. And for the assignment lang, so, you will be asked kung unsa nga type of submission ang ikuan sa student. Let me check on the chat basig na mga ano ha. Can we have a demo on the discussion? Yeah, I can have a brief demo later. Yes, Ma'am Alma. Yes, you can actually create your Canvas course and add a student if you already have the list, no? For the official, but make sure lang na it's officially enrolled student ka para dili sa diba magka-problem later. And we will have a demo on, okay, async. Okay, sige. So for assignment, no, so you will just have to check on unsay pwede text entry ba or a link sa website. So checkbox siya, meaning pwede any of the following, or file upload lang if you want to restrict particular type of file. Let's say PDF lang. Tugutangan mo siya PDF. So kana siya. Okay. And then ang allowed niya to submit, pwede sa niya siya group assignment, no? So you just have to check on the group assignment. And so this will be discussed further man. And then we have due date, no? Due date. Yan na. So make sure that the due date is after the availability date and not later than the start and end man siya. Yan na. So I just show you a sample how to grade the assignment. For example, here I have activity 1, infographics. Sample na. So you can see, put as guidelines again, the requirement. Then this is what the student will be seeing. Nana, no? Due date. For everyone, if you want it to be specific to a section, you can. And once you're going to check, this is now the use of the speed grader. So with a speed grader, so automatic siya mo interpret, no, kung Word, PowerPoint, and PDF. So you can actually have, you can also download it, and you can check it by, so pag na-check na meaning you already graded it, kani meaning wala siya submission and all. Banda man si kuan. Okay. So this is the use of the speed grader. So next lang nimo. Butang sa siya kung kuan siya no, na malate na siya and all. Na siya. This one is a link. So iyang gi-link sa kuan. So kana siya. Panha man kuan. Okay, for the discussion, so katong ikuan ni ma'am no. So discussion is only for us think. Can we have a demo on the discussion? Okay. Actually, yes, so you click on, these are examples of discussions. Now we have discussions or closed na po yung discussion nga closed for comments. You can have it if, for example, you'll be posting lang your materials. So this one, plus discussion. So let's say topic. Can you give me a topic, Ma'am Jane, for the discussion?
Theories lang, theories, generic theories, for instance.
Theories for, let's say, let's say activity or discussion para ano?
On child and adolescent, theories on
theories of education na lang, example.
Sige, ana lang.
And then you will have your instruction here. So instruction. May instructions mo. Hatag lang kag instruction. So let's say what would be the instruction, ma'am?
This is why I'm confused because typically kung discussion na to, it's kanang interactive ba then you have a question there and I thought that they would answer. So these questions they are before the discussion, before they enter the class or on saan man ni siya, ma'am? Wako ka kuan. Because I want to use this during the class. Again, ma'am?
It could be during, like, or you can give them time. You post it. You give them time for 30 minutes to interact. But you have to be have a clear instruction. Because the instruction could be, they can reply to those who already responded, or they can post another question. Pwede siya ma-interactive, maano naman siya, kanang simultaneous naman siya.
Simultaneous kay I'm using the messenger magud ma'am, and then the messenger paspas kay siya kung discussion murag paspas kay sila. So my question is, I wonder how the interaction is goes about bitaw diri sa Canvas because I want to try.
Yes,
a messenger
siya. Okay. So you just have to start with the instructions. For example, unsa man na you
so
post
there's a question.
Yeah. What are saman? Identify and describe. For example, identify and describe one theory or explain. Identify and explain one theory of
development.
Yeah, development of saan, ma'am?
Child development.
Of child development. And then you can actually have instruction nga pilang points and all.
Okay, so that one.
But you can actually have here na lang graded para you can set the points.
Okay, and then
so let's say this is 10 points.
Okay.
So do you allow threaded replies?
Yes, kung siya kung graded recitation,
Allow liking?
No, samok na.
Okay. Allow users must post before seeing replies, meaning they have to post para makita sila sa mga replies sa ilang classmate.
Sige, yes. Okay.
Okay, para ano. So, and pwede gud siya himuon nimo siyang group discussion ha. If this is a group discussion, pwede siya assign na nimo siya og kanang groups, let's say 5 members in the group, sila ra ang mag-discuss dito, murag makitaan po nimo dito nga inig tawagan ni mo inig grade nimo by group siya. Anyway,
okay.
So, and then you put a due date here.
So kuan day siya, dili siya kuan interactive, so
pwede na pud walay due date. Kanila siya if ever, for example, okay, this will be for 30 minutes. So, or today lang ni siya, pwede. Ana, so man na mag-due date.
Okay.
Kaliti, wala tayo new date. Yan tayo mag-due date. Save na to. Save and publish. Tingnan niya pang student. Save. Publish. Make sure you publish it para makitaan. So, what the student will see, this one is a student view ha, if you want to check kung how the student will see it. So, they will see it here, no? Identify and explain. This is a graded discussion, 10 points, identify and explain. So, you just have to, replies are only visible to those who posted at least one reply. So, I have 2 replies. And I have to, let's say, ang sa example sa theory, ma'am. My child development theory. Nakalimutan ko.
Piaget, ka na si Piaget na lang.
Piaget, tama ba na, ma'am? Piaget.
Oo, ka na siya.
Piaget, niya, blah, blah, blah na. Kaya na, musulat na siya. So, when, ayan na siyang post sa reply. So, pwede rin siya maka-add og mga pictures here. Kaya kung man siya. Pwede sa niya ma-change ang iyang let's say, I want it in.
So, all the students are able to view the answers.
Oh, after they can post na. So,
okay.
Muna discussion. This you can view. If you don't want them to see their responses of their classmate, mo tong assignment ang best na iyong gabuhaton.
Usually okay, sige, I get it.
So, you can see it here, Nana. And then, maka-reply pa po siya. Maka-reply pa ka kay threaded man, no? So, pwede pa siya mo reply. So, siya, ang ano niya, ma'am, if naa siya reply mo connect siya diri, na napilain diri na pod. So, makita nimo ang mga replies sa student. Here.
Okay.
Siya. Na.
Okay.
So,
sige,
for the assignment, ay wala ko nakita ng how to, welcome, ma'am. Let's say, mga due date naman siguro ni. Okay. So, mo ni makitaan sa student, no? So, this is an example of the assignment. So, my student will see it here. Ang due date, dugay naman ni siya. So, this one is an embedded, no? You can actually use this. You can actually embed. And then, start assignment. So, kung makita na sa student, start assignment, maka-upload na siya. No? So, kung sa mga options here. Maka-upload siya, maka-use siya sa cam and all. So, and then once submit, you must attach na kabutang. So kana siya, no? This is how the student will see. I'll just leave student view. Okay. So, lastly is the quizzes. So, ang quizzes is, so I'll just show you an example of a quiz. So, there are options sa quiz. And you can actually, there is a quiz statistic. You can moderate this quiz. So, I'll just show how before I give you how to add. So, you can moderate. You can see it here. Pag ongoing na ang imong quiz, makitaan kung kinsa ang nag-take, pila ka minutes na siya, pila ka attempt, ug mahuman, pilang score. So, you can see it here kung kinsa. So, that's why you can feedback. Let's say, Ivan, wala pa ka nag-take, something like that, no? Or kung naa kay mga changes na buhaton, maka-extend ka attempt o maka-extend ka extra time. So, diri ni siya sa moderate this quiz. And then, of course, sa katong mga essay type, or you need to update ang score, so, pwede ni mo siya sa speed grader ka no? Sa final grade niya. Pero katong mga objective type, automatic na siya nga mo-koan. So, let's try to create, preview sa nila to sample. So, naa siya, once you submit, you will not be able to change it later. So, depende on how strict you are going to have. Kani siya kay one question at a time man siya. So, mo ni makita ni student. So, next niya, ma-answer siya. Next niya, na siya, no? Lock na siya. Lock mo ni ang lock na ang question. So, isi ka na. Next lang na siya. Ang once na ma-okay na siya, submit niya. So, muhatag sad pud og kuan ang Canvas nga napa siya 27 ka question. So, okay lang na siya. So, mo na siya mahitabo. So, mugawasad siya ang iyang correct score. So, nindot na siyang quiz actually. We will have a thorough sa next week, no? Not next week, sa 30 pa di ay. So, how to add lang? Quiz, add a quiz. So, you have to make sure your quiz is descriptive ang name. Let's say, may ka quiz 1, child, for chapter 1, sample, no? For quiz, chapter 1. So, you have to add your general description here. So, dili pa diri ang kuan ha, ang questions. General description pa niya siya. So, you have option, shuffle, ang answers. So, I really recommend it. Time limit, let's say 30 minutes. Allow multiple attempt. So, if you want, how many, no, pila ka attempt? Let's say, no na lang, wala. Then, kanus ang makita ang student of correct answer. So, if you don't want them, you can also, this is recommended as well, the show one question at a time. Especially nga, ang interconnection, no? Para at least, dili siya na magbalik-balik. So, one question at a time, after, ma-save mo na siya. If you want to be strict on putting access code, pwede siya. Na siya. And then, of course, naga po siya the same due date, availability date, and all. And then, ang questions na pag-add rin na. So, we have plus question, new group questions. Kaning group question is, for example, you will prepare 10 question and randomize nimo siya. So, you can have the use of new group question. Or find questions later on ang question bank. So, I will not discuss lang this time ang question bank sa August 30 na lang. So, plus new question. So, na ay different types of questions, true or false. So, kani siya, objective ni siya, true or false, fill in true or false, multiple choice, fill in the blanks, fill in multiple blanks, multiple answer, drop down matching, numerical, and formula are objective type, meaning you are going to set the answer para automatic siya mo score. However, ang essay question, dili. Ang file upload question as well, dili siya automatic mo score. So, let's have sample multiple choice. Let's say, what is the primary LMS of Uspf for tertiary level? So, pwede rich text editor nga pa siya. Pwede ka maka-insert of images, links, sound, and all. Let's say, example, Google Classroom. Canvas LMS. Moodle. Na. So, i-check nimo ang correct answer because the correct answer is Canvas LMS. So, once mo select ang student ani, correct na siya. Once mo check sa Google Classroom, wrong ang, dili siya makuha sa points. So, you can also change the points here. So, if you want 2 points, that question is for 2 points, you can have it. Then, you just have to delete this one if tulo ra ka questions imo. But if you want more, you can add more question. And you have to update it. So, this is now your first question. What is primary LMS? Let's have another one, the true or false. True or false. Let's say, Attorney Yabao is the president, university president. So, the answer is true. By default, true siya. But if the answer is false, i-click lang din mo siyang arrow. So, let's say true ni siya. Then, update. So, you have now 2 questions. Try lang nako ha. Para na. Let's have save. So, as you can see, ang point is automatic mo 3. Kay 2 points tong first question and 1 point ang isa. So, i-preview. So, what is the primary? So, let's say Canvas next. The next question, let's say false. I-submit. So, naan mo yung makita sa student. I-submit. So, 2 out of 3, kana saan yung i-submit, pila ka attempt. Pila ka minutes po niya na tiwas, no? So, that is na example of the quiz. So, you can actually explore on the rest of the features sa Canvas will also be explained on next week para mas especially saktong Canvas Commons for digital content. Attendance will also be kuan as well as a speed grader and all. So, as for as for a starter, make sure lang na we're able to check on your profile. Sorry. So, just add lang a decent picture na para at least ang inyong presence will be filled. Then the settings, notification settings, as well as since your department will be giving, you can actually explore lang on creating Canvas courses. Nga, dili lang sa mo mag-add og student para maka-check mo, you can practice on the features. So, ayaw lang sa i-publish, walay student, so you can actually explore. So, that is also a good, you have your master course, akong tawag, ana. So, like, I have here sa ako, I actually have other unpublished courses. I in fact have a master courses where I can actually explore on Canvas. So I also highly recommend ka master courses kay wala na siya student na nakuan. So I can import a sample quiz that I found in Canvas Commons. I try it here before I actually add it in my official Canvas course. Na siya. So, at this point in time, any question so far? Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, mora siya Google Forms, but more siya because Google Forms has a limitation and Google Form is not that secured. No? In fact, if maayo kayo inyong student, they can actually trace the correct answer. They can just use the view source code rather in your Google Forms. So it's actually not recommended to have your quiz using Google Forms. Kung survey lang, okay na siya, survey. So do we have question at this point in time for the orientation of Canvas LMS? Especially katong new. Yes, yes, we have Google Meet or Zoom for them. But we actually have here a conference that I almost forgot. It actually have a conference just like this one, no? Na ano siya actually built in. Pero ang feedback man good, like especially we cannot quantify devices atong students. So in your orientation to the technology, you try to check, no? Ipa-speed test ang inyong student niya, i-check kung unsa mga devices nila, laptop or mobile, kay bugat man siya. Bugat siya. Pero kung let's say maggrupo sila, let's say less than 5, we actually okay naman siya. We also tried it sa College of Computer Studies na nag-faculty meeting mi dito. Pwede na siya. Ang kuan lang ani niya, no, conference, no, ana siya, sample, no. Nasa duration, inig-start nimo, mura gyud siya kuan, kana, no, to microphone. Hala na to. Yes.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Naa siya nga na. So, pwede sa siya na i-chat, maka webcams ka, maka audio, naasa siya breakout rooms, no? So, ang Google Meet walay breakout rooms for free. Nasa siya pooling, emojis, screen sharing, multi-user whiteboard. So, nindot actually ni siya. But of course, for lesser student na kuan. So, we have to consider man the technology and the devices used by our student. But Canvas already has that one. So, you can actually have it, no, or you can actually ask the, example, magpag-group ka sa imong student, pwede ni sila mo gamit sa conference because recorded man diha, automatic naman na ana sa ilang group. So, ako lang ni siyang i-end, ha? So, ang katong grouping, by the way, example of the group under people, I have this one, as you can see here, kung mag-group ka, na ay makabutang ang pangalan. So, when you click on final project, franchise. Kani, naka-group na ni siya. Grupo ni siya. And, kada grupo, meaning student, na sila'y homepage. So, every group created in Canvas, pwede sila makapost og announcement within the group lang. They can also have a discussion within the group, add the files, they can have conferences, katong magamit na nila, and they can also collaborate using Canvas with their Google accounts. So, nindot ni actually siya, hopefully you can try the grouping. I-group nimo sila, pwede siya imong i-group randomly or allow anyone to sign up, or pwede ikaw jud mismo mag set sa imong grouping. Okay. Yes, ang Zoom na ay breakout rooms. Pero kung nakay di ba na siya limit pila ka minutes ra gani kung free ang Zoom? Kung ikaw ang mukhang 30 minutes raman siguro. Nindot sad ang 45 minutes. So kana siya. Sa atong kay wala man pwede raman siya walay limit, mag-set raman ka siya. Pero yes, ang Zoom is kuan siya. So if naalang lang, meaning Canvas already have it, medyo bugat lang gid siya. Sige. Ano sa naman akong kuan? So do we have questions so far? Yes, yeah. It's best na i-try ang Canvas kay para makita sa nimo ang kuan. But nindot sad siya actually. Okay. So after this week kay we actually have a Canvas orientation, and I will be making follow up on the department on the teaching load, but actually ang uban di pa jud ma-finalize on the start of the class gyud. Dili pag on start of the week dili pa gina siya finalize ang all Canvas con, but if you have already assigned nimo na kay sure jud ka nga ikaw na gyud amo kanana, you can actually create lang sa og Canvas course nya. If the student or naana siya maka-access ka sa official class list, pwede nimo siya hinahig add ang student, or the student will message you, something like that. But for the new or freshman, it actually best na you have your faculty directory, and you also put in kanang murag tawag ani bisag temporary lang sa or a Zoom, a Google Meet link for that particular class para your student will know asa sila mo join. Samtang wala pa may Canvas, or pwede set your Canvas, post your announcement there for the Google Meet link or the Zoom link para magkatagbo mo ba next week, no? Next week, especially start of class ra ba niya. I actually have sa email daghan ng sikon, ma'am, kanas wala pa koy Canvas courses, and so I actually kanang explain to them na ang Canvas courses will populated sa first week of the classes. So kana siya. So do we have questions, clarifications so far sa Canvas? So now that you have your account, please explore lang your account settings, and bisag creating courses, adding student, or wala say adding student, try to create course as a master course and try to add assignment, try to add quiz para ma-explore ninyo. In that way, you will gain confidence in using and maximizing the utilization of Canvas LMS. Because Canvas LMS is our primary LMS and the students are paying for it. So, of course, they also would, of course, they will be asking, no, or it would be best to use it for everyone's, ano, no, tawag ni, para sa tanan, no, nga. Especially those who are paying for it. Yes, exactly, no, suktan ta. Suktan ta, na, magibayaran na ba ni namo, ano. So, kana siya. So, after this orientation sa Canvas LMS orientation, I hope to see you next week, next Monday, 5:30 for the katong best practices para especially katong first time sa online. I'll be asking some of the faculty to share their experiences as well for on that day. And then of course on the August 30 is more on the assessment naman, designing online assessment. Okay, so napay mga pangutana, going once, going twice. If you have questions before we end this session, I'll just stop sharing. Okay, so can I ask you to turn on your camera for picture taking? I will also be sending the list of names to your respective faculty. So I'll just stop sharing, ha? So thank you na lang ko daan. Sige na, okay na. Okay. Okay, we have, no? Thank you for attending. And again, you can add me sa Facebook para maka-message mo. But please don't tell the student lang, ha? Teacher lang ang messenger. If ang student ka to lang edutech@uspf.edu.ph. Okay? Sige. Sir Doc Galos, where's Doc Galos? Wala may cam si Ma'am Jane and all. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay. Okay. Ito nga. One more para ano? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining and see you next week and God bless and good luck on your first class of first meeting for the online classes. Bye-bye!